Hey guys, this is Mrs. Starrett. This is our black belt weapons class. So make sure you have your weapons, got plenty of room. Don't forget to carve your name down below for class credit. And let's get started.
Okay.
So double nunchucks and single nunchucks. You're gonna go first with Mr. Osborne.
What up? Let's go to the middle.
Hopefully he doesn't drop a bunch.
I am not going to drop a bunch since there's no moves in the second degree form that you can drop on. Except for this.
18.
And I didn't drop it. So there you go. So we're going to go ahead and practice a little bit. We're going to practice something kind of from the end, but not really. I want y'all to practice the different sections of the end. So 3 up, down. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Then I want you to practice that again. Even though in the form you only do it once, I still want you to practice for endurance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And you're going to do that over and over again until your arms fall off. For real. No. Then, after you practice that, until you're tired, you can go ahead and go on to the V-strikes. You can do V-strike. 1. V-strike. 1. And you can keep doing this until your arms are about to fall off, okay? Once they've fallen off, then you can go ahead and practice the inside-outside rolls. Inside-outside. 1. Inside-outside. Oh, I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, out. Just like that, okay? So you're just practicing the ending secondaries. Drop it on purpose. Single sanjabongs. I want y'all to warm up. I want you to start. Right there, okay? I want you to do around the back, around the neck, flip-flop until your arms fall off. Once your right arm's fall off, go ahead and practice your left arm, because it is in both sides of the form. You need to be good on both sides. If you are not messing up and you're doing it and you're having an easy time, close your eyes. Cierra tus ojos. There we go. Close your eyes. And it just makes it a little bit harder. I was cheating. I had one eye open. So, I know! Crazy. But if you are having an easy time with that, guys, definitely close your eyes, and it does make it harder, okay?
Cool. All right, Swords, you're up.
Okay, Swords, we're going to just do the first line of the form a couple times to get warmed up. So, we're here. I'll do it facing this way one time and then facing that way one time. So, we're here. We do our half circle. So, first we look, half circle, jab. Yeah! Like a sparring stance, unsheath, arms relaxed, hope, just move our right foot. Remember, we don't take like step. It's one step, then we step forward. Push, step back, line 1. Relax here, don't get your elbow too far back. Step forward, 2, and then bring my right leg up, jump. Yeah! Line 1, and you land on both feet at the same time. Couldn't figure out what I was trying to say. Let's do that again. I'll do it one more time, face this way, then that way. So look, half circle, jab. Front sheet fast. Set, just move this foot. Hope, step forward. Push, step back. Line 1. Then I step forward. Line 2. Pick up my right leg, jump. Jump line 1, my arm relaxed. Now I'll do it one time facing this way. Look, circle, jab. Front sheet. Just move my right leg. Then we step. Push, sword comes up, step back. 1, step forward. 2, jump, on 1. And I'm relaxed. Not all the way back here, right there. Actually, I'll do it one last time and then we'll move. Ready? I'm not going to clock this time. Do it. Cool. So practice that line and then we'll move on in a second.
Cool. Comments before we go, I got a couple of shout-outs. We have Ryan, Evan, Tyler, Naveen, the Williamsons, Peyton. Text Emma. Emma's got to be in class. I haven't seen her in forever. Drew, Lily, Saman, Alex, Grace, Lily, Johan, Julian, Megan, Cooper, Neelam, Neelish, Caleb, the Six Killers, Alec, Isaiah, Mrs. Flores, the whole ninja army, the Snyders, Sebastian, Maya, and Jaden. Very nice. Cool. So my commas, what I want y'all to work on, so Texas, y'all, is the figure 8 stab, roll down, roll up. So right side, we need both sides, but for right now, because we've got a bunch of weapons, I'm just gonna do one side. So we're here, left leg goes behind, figure 8, hand foot timing. Roll down, stick, roll up, stab. Now don't bounce on the roll up, so on the roll down. So you're here, don't bounce and go 1, 2. It's 1, 2. Then step back and out, cut, cut, or stab, stab. When you do it, again, hand foot timing. As you finish the and out, boom, boom. That's what you're doing. So as you step back and out, stab, hand foot timing, stab. So again, we're here, and out, stab. 1, 2. Figure 8, pop, pop. Sit back in that front stance. Again, home base on both stabs. So make sure you practice both sides and both stabs. You are up. Also want to say hi to Kittis. Hi, Kittis.
Pose! We're going to go ahead and work on, let's go ahead and work on the very first about 3 to maybe 6 moves. These moves are important, you guys, because they're the first thing that your judges see. And if they see something really, really good, they're going to have that expectation going for the rest of your form. If they see something really, really bad, it's going to be bad. So first we're going to start with Jumbi. So remember, everybody, left hand comes up, it's open. Right hand stacks on top, it closes, and you step out with your left foot right here. Remember, we're stepping out with our left because that's the first one that we're going to move. So one more time here. 1, 2, 3. And you can push with your pointer finger if you want. You don't have to, though. It can stay right there. So, very first 3 moves. Someone's striking at my side over here. I got to bring it around and block really quick as I lift this foot up out of the way. So I grab first, bring it around, push. You guys need to think like you're punching with that bottom hand and that this hand is going straight out. That's the only way it's going to come up straight right here. If you guys bend this elbow and then punch, it's going to be like this. And if you don't punch, most of the time, it's going to be like this. So it's here, grab, lift, block. Next move, get the starting position first, then strike straight across. That's not a move by itself, but you need to make sure that your bow gets there. So it's 1, 2, and then the last one is that uppercut, you guys. Move that foot just enough so that you're not doing that or doing this, right? So you're here, move it away just a little bit. I haven't done this in a while. So here, move it away just a little bit. There. Because your uppercuts, guys, in this form should be very, very close to your body. So I'm going to do it in the rear stance so I don't have to move my foot, and because most of them are in rear stances, but it should be nice and tight right there. So one more time, all 3 moves. Oh, well, Jumbi first. I almost ducked into it. That was like it's going behind me. Oh, anyway, so,
Oh, you're facing the mirrors. I forgot.
So 1, 2, 3. Grab first, bring around, block 1. Strike 2. Uppercut 3. And there you go, everybody. Practice that. Make it super, super awesome. We'll work on the next couple of moves, I think, next. So.
Also want to say hi to Ammon. All right, nunchucks, y'all are up.
Hey guys. So, we are going to go ahead and do some double Sanja bombs. Who here does double Sanja bombs? Kaden or Kelty?
Kelty.
Kelty! That's it! Kelty! It was Kelty last week, too. It was Kelty. So, Kelty!
Well, actually, no, one of the Thomas twins does it too.
One of the Thomases!
Kara is the one that does it, that's right.
Kara! Is her name up there?
Well, Ninja Army is.
Oh, the Ninja Army. I never look for the Ninja Army. I always look for Thomases. Or their names. Anyways, so, Kara and Kelty. Here's what we're going to work on next, okay? We're going to go... What?
Caleb not doing?
Caleb is a first degree.
Oh,
I'm sure when he goes to second degree, he'll do double chucks. No, he does it for X-Men Creative. Oh, I drank too much water a second. Excuse me.
Mr. Assistant.
Anyways, I'll tell you. Cool. So, what we're going to be practicing is we're going to practice our double triangles above the head. And just randomly, what I kind of want y'all to do, Kelty and Kara, is I want you to throw it up every now and then. And I want you to be smooth with it. I want you to be non-stop. Without stopping. As you're doing that, once you've practiced that a little bit, I then want you to practice the same thing with your up downs. I want you to practice doing regular up downs and then switching without a stop to your left. And then switching without a stop to your right. Then once you want to finish your right, go ahead and do your helicopter that you do. All we're taking out of the equation now is our stances, our stance chains, and our steps, right? So you're doing all of the chuck moves without the steps. So you can focus on just the chuck moves, right? Nope, don't need it. Do it on purpose. Who's going to pick it up for you? Threw it on the ground. Great. You don't know that song. No. You do. Okay. So now, single sanjabongs. Here's what I would like y'all to do. I would like y'all to practice. If you have somebody with you, go ahead and have them get their combat stick. Mr. Sister, could you get a combat stick? Or Miss Sister, whichever gets it first. Hey, it's Miss Sister! So look right here. I'd like you to practice your throw catch. All Miss Sister, she's reading my mind. What am I thinking of now?
Practice.
Now, I'm going to throw my sanjabong. I'm going to do my turn. Then, when I land, I'm going to block her stick. When I do this, I'm going to bring one sanjabong in. And I'm blocking with the middle of my sanjabong where the string is. Boom. Okay? So once again, as I'm doing the block, my hand comes underneath, and I block with the string across. Okay? I have my hand open like this. Don't do that. Make sure you're grabbing it. I'm just doing it for display purposes right now. So again, I'm grabbing, I'm turning, and I block the stick. Okay? So if you're training with somebody, go ahead and have them have the stick right in front of you and have you practice the block on both sides. If you're not training with somebody, try and get mom or dad, a brother or sister in the room so they can hold your combat stick for you and practice that a few times, okay? Once you've practiced that a lot, then take away the stick, and I want you to practice it with the strong block, but also staying on line. As you fell offline. Staying on line as you do that spin. Y'all got it.
Real quick, Swords, before y'all go, we got Shay and Killian.
What?
Now we're going to work on a line we don't usually work on a bunch. We're going to work it right after the Jedi pose. Okay? Right here. This is right after our line 5, line 6, line 1. Here. Okay, so we're in a back stance. Remember, my right foot doesn't move. My left foot moves first. I step back. 1, 2. My left foot moves first. If it's not right, then left. Step back. 1, 2. My sword is up, facing down. Kind of like I'm showing it off. It's like a 90-degree angle. Then right foot steps, and we set our sword. Step and set. Okay? Then I step together. Line 1. Kind of stand up really fast. Right here on the collarbone. So I'm here. Step. Cut at the same time. Sword comes to my left. Step out. Line 4. Don't move my right leg. Step together. Step forward. Bam. Line 8. Cool. Come over here real quick.
Field trip.
Well, I'm hitting on Bob here. The first cut, we step and set, and we're hitting. Right there. We're pushing right there. So see that line we're hitting right here on the collarbone. If you can hear that, like knock on your collarbone right there. That's where we're hitting. Right there. So we're here, we step back, we go 1, and then and give Bob a nice haircut. So let's do that line all one more time. I'll do it one time facing this way, one time facing down. So here, we step back with my right foot, and when I move my sword, I'm moving kind of making a C, like that. Okay, here, make a C, right foot step and set, stand up fast, and bam, line 1, right on the collarbone. To my side, line 4. Watch this back foot, a lot of people bring their back heel up. Heel has to be down, step together, set my sword, line it right there, okay? So practice that line a bunch, and then in a second we'll do another line, okay? One.
I promise. So we did this line. Now we're gonna do the second half line where it's straight. Again, you need to do both sides. But again, I'm just gonna show one side right now because I want to make sure every weapon gets a chance to go. So we're here. Remember, you go circle 1. Watch the back knee. Don't want to do this. We're here. If you're on second degrees, this is just like this in your form, just with commas. So we're here. Do not move this hand. Megan Thomas, I've done this with you. Have somebody hold your hand so it doesn't move. Roll. This all the time in private lessons. He would hold my comma so it didn't do this as I roll. So hold it. Roll all the way. Stab. Roll down. Roll up. Stab. Pick up your leg. Figure 8. Bring back. Double stab. For this, don't pop the roll up. So don't go roll down, roll up, pop. Stick, then figure 8, stick. So again, if you're on a line or something that can help you stay in a straight line, that can help. So give me look, circle, 1. Roll, step. 1, 2, 3. Now I changed my mind on this one to show you both sides just because for the transition part. So here we step back, right hand across. Then we look, step back at a back stance, stab. We're stabbing that bad guy right there in the leg, like right above the knee. So when you do it fast, it'll look like this. Here, okay? Then we circle, boom. Same thing. Don't let it move. Roll, stab. 1, 2, 3. Okay? So, let's do that again. From here, when you load it up, it kind of is like your personal opinion on when you want to look. I like to go stab, 1, 2, then step. So I like to look in between. So here, 1, 2, 3. Full circle. Don't cheat and have T-Rex. Full circle. Roll, stab. 1, 2, figure 8, 3. Try to have hand foot timing on that figure 8 on both sides. So I'm going to do it one more time on both sides. So we're here. Full 1, 2, pull down, pull up, stick. 1, 2, 3. Full circle. 1, 2, and stick. Just like that. So make sure you practice both sides of those. All right, both stabs, y'all are up.
Pose! So we're going to go ahead and work on what comes right after those first 3 moves. We might do probably up to our first stab thrust right there. So we're going to start at that uppercut. Make sure, and this is something swords that you need to be aware of as well, our forms are on straight lines, straight diagonal lines. Right? You need to make sure that you stay on that diagonal line the entire time. So right here, bows, when we're here and we look, make sure that that first step doesn't turn you so much that now you're really, what's the word? Flat with your line. It needs to be steep. It needs to be going to that edge of the ring. So we're right here. Look towards your corner. Turn your body to point at that corner right here. Block. 1. Second step that we're going to do, we're going to take our front leg, guys, our left leg. We're going to take a really big step backwards. Boom. And this should be nice and quick. I'm just doing it slow to show you. This foot comes up to a rear stance. 3. Now my weight's on my back leg, so this shouldn't be a big plop. It's here, here. I'm just setting it down nice and controlled. And again, those uppercuts, guys, need to be nice and tight to your body. Right there. Nice and tight. You should be turning your shoulders. Don't exaggerate too much. I think I remember talking to Locke about that. I don't know if he's in this class. But don't Don't look like you're trying to row a boat, but turn enough to where it can stay nice and tight to your body. But anyway, we did 1, we did 2. These next 3 moves, guys, we step out into that front stance, and we got to make sure that we scope and that we really use our hips and our shoulders to do those strikes. Because if we scope a lot and then we just do this, ain't gonna work. We got to twist. So it's 1, 2, scope, twist, low, middle, high. Next ones are speed strikes, so you can bring your hands in tight together. 1, 2, scope, step out, strike. And remember, our strikes in our traditional form, elbow bent, we're punching to the side, and then it's stab, thrust with some power, step back, uppercut in that rear stance again. Let's go ahead and do that one more time, because I know all of you know it. There's just a lot of details in this form. So let's do it one more time. We are trying to get the right foot in the right place. Here, look, point your body there, block. Step back with that left leg, nice and big. Uppercut, nice and tight to your body. Watch this hand position too. Make sure you're not doing an X-Man creative. Here, step out in that back stance, uppercut. Scope, step out in that front stance, low, middle, high. Make sure that you're scoping, twist your shoulders. Scope in, fast, fast. Staying in that good parallel stance right there, you guys, so knees bent. Scope, strike. Stab, thrust. Step back, uppercut. So practice that, you guys. And like I said, this form is very, very very detail-oriented. So make sure that when you're doing that, don't just do it to do it, because then you're not going to get anything out of it. Do it, focus on those moves and those details that you need to focus on, and do good, both. Practice that.
All right, let's go ahead and line up. Parents, remember, if you have any questions, because I know you black belts, y'all are more doing tournaments and stuff than some of the color belts. So if y'all have any questions over your form, or if you want any tips or any of that good stuff, please contact an instructor, post a video or a picture to our group, tag us, or send us a private message. That works too to help out. I think that's about it. We'll see y'all soon for y'all's black belt class, okay?
Hey, Konya.